Hello, everybody. It's Heshy and another Just Enough Heshy show. Welcome back to another show, everybody. This is going to be a serious show, an interesting show. I have a very serious guest on my show, and I know what you all want to talk about, so you can call into the show tonight at 718-303-9090. 718-303-9090. You can watch our show live on Just Enough Heshy at Facebook. You can watch Just Enough Heshy on YouTube. Or again, you could text me at 718-288-7844, and I'll try to reach your text. We also have Twitter, Just Enough Heshy, and of course, Instagram, Just Enough Heshy. But tonight's guest, before I start my little advertisements, is Mr. Tenenbaum. I call him Rabbi, but his name is Mr. Tenenbaum. And his specialty, Solomon Tenenbaum, whatever your name is, makes no difference. He wants to be really quiet right now, but we know you're Tenenbaum. We're going to take your phone calls. Keep calling. Dimitri is going to put you on hold as you call into the show, and don't worry about it. He's going to take care of the phones, and just stay and wait till I get to you. But I want to just tell you right now, this gentleman for Corona, and say hello to people on the air, Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Hello.
And I want to tell you a little bit what I've learned about him. I've seen about 20 or 30 people I've spoken to that have used his elixir, his cream, and I tried it on a video, and me and Penny, we put it on, and nothing happened to us. And a lot of people did use it and got better. Is that correct, Robert Tenenbaum?
Yes.
And we're going to tell you where to get it. He does not charge for it. He gives it away for free. He wants to help the community, and we're going to ask him questions about it. So again, we're going to get to you in a minute, Robert Tenenbaum. And matter of fact, he's a chemist. He is a Talmud Chacham who teaches a shir every day. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And besides all of that, he's a very good and smart man who we're going to talk about a lot about this. In the meantime, Rabbi Tenenbaum, by the way, I say a quote and a joke. Nobody laughs at my joke. If you laugh at it, you get an extra point. Okay, you didn't laugh.
I never laugh.
Okay, good. Anyways, we have Chamula Jewelers. They're located at 944 Kings Highway. Chamula Jewelers is a family-owned business for over 40 years, specializing in diamond engagement rings, trinity bands, and diamond jewelry. Just bring them your old jewelry to redesign. They've got the sparkle for you. Chamula Jewelers, located at 944 Kings Highway, 718-336-1980, 718-336-1980. Of course, we have Tehila Tishler, who can't really help you right now. She does hairs and wigs, the makeup, and so on. 718-675-6842, 718-675-6842 for your wigs, your makeup, your hair. She's such a nice girl. Then we have technical difficulties. He called me today screaming at me, Heshy, why are you telling everybody I'm overbilling you? He did not overbill me. He did great. He helped me with the new office. He's wonderful. He's fair. He helps us out very good. He's well priced. He's one of the best computer guys in town. I told him he does need a wife, but after this Corona thing is over, we're going to get him married. Avi Fleischman, 1504 60th Street. Technical difficulties, 718-259-4593. His prices are really reasonable. He's really very good. 718-259-4593 for all your computer needs. He knows how to tie in without ever coming to your computer and fixing it up and setting it up. Located at 1504 60th Street. 777 Barbershop. They're closed right now, but he's located at 4225 18th Avenue, 718-484-2499. Handicap ramps, helps with senior citizens. He's really a good guy. Clean, nice, beautiful. 777 Barbershop on the corner of 18th Avenue and East 2nd Street. And then, of course, we have Green Line Building Solutions, my company, located at 5318 16th Avenue. Even with the hard time the building department is giving, and they're going out giving violations, I'm still helping them fight them. I'm still taking care of people. And I even passed today a gas inspection. I helped somebody today with a gas inspection so he can move into his house and get gas and before Passover. And I helped somebody lift a stop work order this week. We're trying, we're fighting, we're getting plans approved. We're working around the very tough system. We'll help you with your plans, your permits, your violations, any problem, and we have constituent services, and you're going to see something that I'm going to help Rabbi Tenenbaum do. Then we have Fallon's, wonderful place. She has beautiful clothing for adults, teens, and children. You can get her at 3132 Bedford Avenue, but call her. Maybe she can do stuff online with you right now. 718-325-6667, 718-325-6667. Wolf's Grocery, fully stocked, fully open, running a show. I was in there yesterday. yesterday. Wonderful, great people. 2362 Nostrand Avenue, Avenue J and Nostrand Avenue from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 718-252-1863. 718-252-1863. Yes, Mr. Wolf screamed at me, says, Heshy, don't tell everybody the coronavirus is fake. Heshy, be very careful. Well, Chaim Wolf, I'm going to tell people my opinion. If you don't like it, don't give me my potato chips like you always do, and you anyways charge me for the coffee. And of course, we have a $25 rent-a-car on 18th Avenue, Coney Island Avenue. Get into a car Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Stay in it for $25 as long as you want. $35 for a minivan. 718-851-2000. 718-851-2000. Wonderful, wonderful people. And then, of course, we have my friend at Traveler's Choice. If you want a suit, if you want to make your life easy, you want to be able to go any place easy, you know there's many choices. But I'm telling you, there's only one choice. The choice is Traveler's Choice. I know now people can't travel and having problems, but Traveler's Choice gives you choices on how to get your refunds. He's helping my partner with his refund, even though the airlines don't want to give it to you. I'm just telling you, Devora and Yossi Life are just a class act with a class travel experience when you use them. So if you're ready to plan a trip when this is all over, call Traveler's Choice at 212-868-8698, 212-868-8698. Don't go online. The only line you should be on is your telephone line. Call them, sit back, enjoy, and watch Yossi and Devora Life and help you with all your problems. He takes your calls anytime. 212-868-8698. Now, Rabbi, we're gonna take a couple of phone calls in a minute, but first I want to tell you my quote of the day. You hear me? And my quote is a serious quote for all you people, and start listening to this quote. When we feel love and kindness towards others, it not only makes others feel loved and cared for, but it helps us also develop inner happiness and peace. And I want you to know something. In today's tribal times, we must be and love others. We can't be running around like people in Florida calling and ratting on our fellow neighbors. Oh, you can't come to Florida. You can't do this. You can't do that. We have to help our fellow man. My children scream at me not to go out there, Tati, and help people. Yes, my wife doesn't let me go to the hospital anymore, Mr. Tenenbaum. I'm very upset about it. But of course, I can't go. I have to be careful. Even though I'm not so scared of the coronavirus, but I have to be scared because I hear about all the deaths. And I'm going to give you the numbers, everybody. I don't go to the jails. And I'm very upset that a lot of the people in the jails are not getting kosher food. So I just want you to know this Rabbi Walmark that prepared thousands of meals with a wonderful place called Effie's Catering. They prepared meals with Yeshiva Shari Tzedek. Shari, let me just double check that name before I tell you that. The name is Yeshiva Shari Torah with Effie's Catering. These guys prepared over 2,000 meals and have delivered it to many different jails. I don't want to say names. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. And they're going to make sure that there's Passover meals for inmates in the jails. They're helping people. Look at us. We can't stop doing charity. Without the charity, this world would not continue. Without helping one another, it won't continue. Do you know why the shuls are closed? I'll tell you why. Because you have people standing up in front of there and rabbis screaming and embarrassing. Oh, you can't talk. Oh, you can't come and do this. You have rules. Stop it. Shuls are made to congregate. You messed it up. You want to tell me that God is punishing us? Now God is, I heard of Rabbi Wallerstein, he's a cousin of mine, screaming, oh, God is punishing us because you're doing bad in shul. No, Rabbi Wallerstein. God is punishing us because you embarrass us when we sit there. You don't want us to come back. You throw us out of shuls. That's why you closed your shuls. God said, listen, you want to be at home? You want to throw somebody else out? When you pray for somebody who's sick, the objective is you pray for yourself, really, because when you're helping somebody else to help you, but when you want to punish somebody else, they will come after you. And we are going to pick up the phone calls right now with Rabbi Tenenbaum. And Dimitri is my wonderful friend who's a little upset. We're going to get to you in a second. We do have alcohol cleaner, but we'll get to that in a minute. But I just want you to know that while I'm still ranting and raving, and I want to do a shout out to my beautiful Mira Nava and my beautiful sons who I had a fight with, and I apologize because I want to tell you all one thing. God bless America. God bless my children. God bless President Donald Trump, who is doing a wonderful job. I do not want to bless Pelosi and Schumer and Nadler, who has tried to hurt all of us. And you know what? Where's my councilman? Where's Senator Felder? Where are you people when you should be standing and walking around and helping us or giving us some dig? Assemblyman Eichenstein is out there screaming. Ex-Assemblyman Dov Heiken is screaming and helping and advising and still giving money and charity. These are the men that stand up when the times are troubled. They're the ones that are going to tell you, listen, we're going to knock that crown down and we're going to take it. We're going to beat this and we're going to beat this virus back with a broom. You watch, ladies and gentlemen. This is over in the next 2-3 weeks. And the people who are going to get credit are men like Eichenstein, men like Heiken, men like this Rabbi Tenenbaum that are sitting next to me, men that have gone out of their way. You know, recently I called Hatzalah, wonderful organization, Rabbi Tenenbaum, wonderful. I had a guy come from Israel. He wasn't well. And he was in a hotel. He called me, Heshy, come help me. I ran over there. I called Hatzalah. I didn't go near him. And Hatzalah came. He says, Heshy, well, I said he needs an ambulance. And they tested him. They said he doesn't really need it. I said, please take him into the hospital. They took him into the hospital. They released him a couple hours later. And he came to me, he said, Heshy, where am I going to stay? I happened to have an extra apartment available. Me and my wife and my friend Danny set him all up, put him in there. His daughter sent him food and he thanked me. I said, don't thank me. It's only a little thing I could do. I wish I could do more. I wish anybody could do more. I wish I could go visit the people in the jails. I wish I can clean bedpans in the hospital and do more. But the little things we do, you know, and that's what we do. Continue going out there. Continue working from home if you can. Continue going to visit your neighbors. Make a little extra food. Yes, be careful. Stay safe. And we're going to talk to Rabbi Tenenbaum. I want to take a few calls, but Rabbi Tenenbaum, before I take these calls, I got to say a joke. You got to let me say my joke. And here's my joke, everybody. And I just want you to tell the joke because I want everybody to laugh. My wife, Linda, celebrated our 30th anniversary recently. And one of our sons asked me, he says, what is the success to your marriage? And in response, Linda quickly smiled and said, we both love him. You get it? That means she loves me and I love myself. Okay, well, again, another guy who didn't laugh at my jokes. Anyways, everybody, we're going to take calls. But Rabbi Tenenbaum, before I take a few calls, I tried your elixir and I put it on my hands. I wasn't sick. I had a little tickle in my throat, and I put it on and I felt better. Penny, my partner, said he had a backache, but I found out he moved some tables. But he put it on and he wears a mask. He's very careful. But my point to you is, I spoke to a few people. Do you really have the cure for this virus? Does your elixir really work? I mean, you just told me spread it on my hands, on my arms, between my palm and my elbow, and I'm going to get better. I mean, I've spoken to a few people that said they got better. Does your elixir work? What did you do? What is in this thing? What is in this magical cure? And I know you tried to reach Trump, but the Kushner people said that, hey, 10 people a day come up with this cure. But you told me that you can save the world, and people are making fun of me. I have a guy in my WhatsApp group said, Heshy, you're giving people false hope. I'm not giving people false hope. Here is a man. I'm putting him on the radio. Can you save the world, Rabbi Tenenbaum, or can you not, or are you full of it?
Yes.
That's not an answer. I want to know more. Where did you come up with this? I mean, go ahead. Tell me about it. You put this chemical on. What happens to it? It goes into your molecules, into your bloodstream. What does this do?
Okay. Normally, there are 4 ways to prescribe a drug or medicine. One is orally, one is through an injection, one is through inhalation, and one is suppository. And that's a regular way in the medical establishment system.
Correct.
But there's a 5th way, which is superior to all 4, which is it's subdermally absorption.
Means put it on
If
your
you
skin.
put
and
it on
goes
the
through-
skin,
yeah.
if you have the right substances that cause to be absorbed through the skin, it goes into the blood system instantly.
And you're giving away this cure for free? You're spending your own money and you're just doing this for free? For what reason?
There are many, many reasons.
Give me one. Are you a good guy? Do you really care about your fellow man?
Okay. I'll give you one reason. There are many, many reasons, but I'll give you one reason. We said that philo before we take a medicine. Yeah. We say שעסק זה יהיה לי רפואה שלמה כי רופא חינם עטו. And we say מהו רחום אף אתה רחום. מהו חנון אף אתה חנון.
Which means what?
מהו בחינם אף אתה בחינם.
What does this all mean?
What
does it mean? I don't understand. Tell me in English.
But it's too many reasons. I cannot say.
Basically, you want to help people and your fellow man to live and get through this terrible time.
Okay, I give you another reason.
But 1 minute, is this elixir, this home remedy, is it a danger? Could it hurt somebody?
I didn't speak. 1 second.
Go ahead.
First, you asked me a question. Why do I give you bechino?
Right. Why are you giving it for free?
Okay. I feel that people are captives in their own bodies. If someone is capable in releasing captives from captivity, and he releases people, would he demand payment after that?
No.
Probably not.
Right.
It's the same thing. People are captive in their bodies.
And you're helping them, and you want to release them and free them.
Yes.
Now, this medicine, could it hurt anybody? Could it be a danger?
It has no side effects whatsoever.
No
and
side
it has
effects.
No collateral damage whatsoever.
So once you put this, it kills it automatically.
What it does, it gets absorbed instantly into the blood system, and it destroys. The correct word is destroy, not kill, because viruses are not living organisms.
So it destroys the virus.
Destroy the viruses. That's why I call this medicine virus destroyer.
And how long does it take to work?
1 instant.
Instantly. Do you start getting better right away? Because I know there was somebody in the ICU that they rubbed it on his stomach and he got better.
Yes, there are a few people like that. But I want to explain why it doesn't work instantly. I mean, the feeling of the people does not work instantly.
I mean, they don't feel better right away, but it starts to work.
No, the reason is because even though it may destroy all the viruses, and in some cases it may not destroy all the viruses. It may destroy only part of the viruses. The reason being because the coronavirus, if the infection is too advanced, the alveoli, which are the bronchi cells in the lungs, they are filled up with fluid, which this fluid is caused by immune system as a defense against the viruses. But it's sometimes when the fluid level is too high, it's difficult to reach the viruses which hide in the alveoli, because there is an exchange of oxygen in the air with the blood. That's how our blood gets flooded with oxygen.
So, Rabbi Tenenbaum, you seem very knowledgeable in chemistry and this medicine that you've created. And did you just create it now, or did you have it around a while already?
I had a few years already, and I healed already many illnesses with many infections.
Many hundreds and hundreds of people.
No, not hundreds. I could say I treated myself a few times. It worked fantastic.
Beautiful. Now I want to take a phone call. Let's take a call. You're on the air with Heshy Rabbi Tenenbaum. You're on the air with Heshy Rabbi Tenenbaum. What do you got to say? Nothing? Hello? 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 I guess not. Let's take the next call. He said we keep them holding too long. Hello, you're on the air with Heshy Rabbi Tenenbaum. We not getting any calls, it looks like. You're on the air with Heshy Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Okay,
go ahead.
Okay. You know, if you want to put on snake oil salesmen, you can do that. And obviously that's what you're doing.
Why do you say that? Here is the rabbi right here.
Wait a minute. If this guy's got something, let him go to the FDA. Everybody and their mother is coming out in the woodwork saying they got a solution to this problem.
But he's not charging. He's not charging.
I don't care if he's not charging. But people, as we talk now, people are dying at this moment. Cut it out. Get this guy off the air. You're smarter than that. You're a religious man, or you're not a religious man?
I am a religious man, but
snake oil.
Hold on. Let him reply. I got you. I agree with you. Now let him say.
Why are you having him on?
Okay,
you're smarter than that.
All I know is I've spoken to quite a few people that he's helped, and they've gotten better.
Look. As I'm talking to you now, people are dying. We're talking serious business here. You know, come on.
So if they're dying, my question to you, Cole, is if they're dying anyways, nobody's helping them. What does it hurt that he puts this elixir on?
Let him give it to the FDA and let them check it out. That's the way you process it, and that's the way you do it. If he's got something, do it. He said he called the process. Don't call it. There's a process by which you can give.
But just for
maybe it's good, and he'll get the Nobel Prize, or maybe it's not good, and they'll take him and put him in jail. But at least let him do the process like everybody else.
But right now, people are dying because nobody wants to give them anything.
Right. So you put on a snake oil. I got this cream. Come on, you're smarter than that.
Well, I want to hear him talk.
Let him talk.
Let me take your call. Go ahead, Rabbi Tenenbaum. Tell us. Give him your answer. He says you're a snake oil salesman. You're full of it.
Okay. Did you check it out? Did you see the snake oil?
He didn't say. He hung up. I got you. He's not on the line. But my question to you is
can you prove that it's snake oil? Do you? Why are you claiming something that you have no clue about?
But he says that you did not even try to send it to the FDA.
Okay, this gentleman has no idea
I think he's calling back. Let's see. Hello, are you back on the air?
No, this is somebody else.
Oh.
I want to ask you, what's in this cream that he makes?
Rabbi Tenenbaum, what's in this cream that you make?
It's like a very strong hydrogen peroxide, but increased the potency of hydrogen peroxide by is probably close to over 100,000 times stronger than hydrogen peroxide.
And you're telling me there's like a trillion something that goes into your body?
No, I know. I said that.
So hydrogen peroxide is a liquid, not a cream.
Right, it's a liquid. I'm sorry, that's what it is.
It's a clear liquid, Heshy.
It's a clear liquid, yellowish, and I put it on my hands. I posted it on the internet, a video of me and my partner putting it on.
And there's no burning?
No burning, nothing. And after 10 minutes, I washed it off, and it was just wonderful. I mean, nothing happened to me, and
Your hand is clear?
Clear, nothing. Yeah, nothing burnt, nothing happened bad to me. I was careful. I didn't put no clothing on it, and I didn't feel better, but I didn't feel worse, and I think my tickle in my throat went away.
Where's
Rabbi Tenenbaum, and anybody who wants to get this, Rabbi Tenenbaum wants you to contact me at justenough@gmail.com, JUSTENOUGH, Heshy@gmail.com. We're going to set up a place and a time where you can come to get it for free. And you can text me or email me at justenough@gmail.com. Text me at 718-288-7844. And I will respond, and I will give you times where you can pick up this elixir for free.
Okay.
Thank you for your call, my friend. We're going to take another caller.
1 second.
Hello, you're on the air with Heshy and Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Yes, Rabbi Tenenbaum. I want to ask a question compared with you have with came out with Dr. Zelenko called hydroxychloroquine. I understand that it does work. He cured 12 people with it, and yet people are not talking about it. It's being discouraged from being used. Even on the radio, they just talk about the one guy who used the wrong thing. He used the aquarium cleaner, which contained other poisons in it, so they used him to discredit it. Now, I want to ask, what is your opinion of hydroxychloroquine, and zinc, and do you think that you would be also sort of like pushed to the background, just like hydroxychloroquine was?
Thank you for your call. What do you say about that, Rabbi? What do you say?
A drug can never work in this. It's a totally different process how a drug works, and my medicine works totally different way. My medicine, the only thing it does, it destroys all the viruses, or almost all the viruses. Now, I would like to comment about the first gentleman.
Right.
That I start to distribute my medicine for a few people. I went myself. People called me. I went to give it myself. I drove to the people, Crown Heights, Far Rockaway, Borough Park, Flatbush, anywhere people call. And I went to a few people here and there. And people start to call me. I got a flood of people. A flood of people hundreds and hundreds of people. And they already distribute my medicine in Lakewood, anywhere. And probably I already dispense to probably around 450 people already.
450 people.
And so among those 450 people,
rate,
I have most of them, over 95%, excellent
95%, guys. And Mr. Snake Oil Man,
I want to explain.
He's not full of it. Why would he making up these stories? Why would he be lying if he's not making any profit? He's not charging anybody money. I'm not saying that I believe in him, and I'm just telling you that I myself tried it, and I did not get affected by it. And my partner, who felt something wrong, says that he was feeling better. Then he says he's not, but nothing has happened to him. I want to take another caller.
I want to explain.
I want to take another caller. We got to take another caller. Hello, you're on the air with Heshy, Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Heshy?
Yes, Eddie.
Yes. Big H, yes, right.
My favorite caller. You I'm going to let talk to Rabbi Tenenbaum. Well, first of all, my joke, he didn't laugh. Wasn't it good?
Yeah, that's right. I thought your joke was very good.
I love you.
And as your usual self-deprecatory humor, accusing yourself of self-love.
I love you.
And your travel agency commercial was good. I know he's a new subscriber of yours.
He's a good
But
guy.
you know, Hesh, when you give phone numbers, you really got to go much slower because
I know. But today I was going quick. Okay, today I was going quick and I wanted people to get on YouTube, but
because
I will
you're
review.
Excited and you have good intentions.
I do. You're a good man. But Eddie, you see Rabbi Tenenbaum sitting next to me, and I want you to talk to him. Ask him a question. I promise you, I tried his elixir. I put it on my hands. Nothing happened to me bad. I'm feeling good. I mean, I haven't been sick. I thank God I'm very careful. I do go out. I try to do my goodness, but now I'm trying to go out less. My wife has tried to control me after 30 years. But yes, I'm careful. I go to the office. I do my little charity work here and there. I'm careful staying away. But again, here's a man who said he can cure the world. People have come to him. Why are people making fun of him? Why are they calling him names? What do you think, Eddie? You think he's full of it?
Well, Heshy, under the circumstances, people would, of course, be very, very dubious about any kind of claim like this. So you would need more authentication by an authority. But however, you did say it didn't cause any problems. The only thing is, if it doesn't work too well, then you have false hope in people.
But Eddie, if they're sick and dying anyways, give it to them.
I know.
But the hospital. I just want you to know, I did read the results. Dr. Fauci says that 1% fatality rate. So you're talking, if all of America, 300 million Americans get coronavirus, 300,000 people died. You know that it's not going to happen. No 200,000 people are going to die. There's an 80% recovery rate. Only 3,000 people died in New York City, in the United States, about 2,000 in New York. They're saying, I'm not even sure of these. I think it's getting better. They even saying it's stabilizing.
Heshy, listen, I have a question for you. Do you know how many people die in this country approximately every year because of regular flu?
Exactly. And do you know that in my hospital, Maimonides, every day 6 or 7 people are dead?
Yes.
Times that by 365 days. Just Maimonides alone has 2,000 deaths a year. 650,000. I posted on my website the other day, people dying from heart conditions, flu, suicides, heart failure. And you guys are flipping out. You're right. We have to be careful.
But the only thing is, this is in addition, Heshy. That's what makes it bad. But flu, if we're going to come, and remember, and I would like to impress this. So far, they're coming out with more evidence. This came from China, like a number of other viruses, like SARS, and I believe it was called the swine flu.
But Eddie, here's my question for you. Exactly my point. You had Ebola, you had SARS, you had H1N1. How come, Mr. Governor, you're not ready? How come we don't have...
He wants to spend his money.
Exactly. He wants to control the city. The Mr. Do-Nothing mayor all of a sudden has all 137,000 employees running around. You're arresting people. You're telling people if you don't open up, you're giving them... They're actually still issuing fines.
Yes.
And what's wrong with you? People are making mistakes. People are going stir crazy in their homes. They want to go out, but you're going to punish us. You're going to treat us like little kids. I mean, you're not going to allow people to do this and that. I mean, sicknesses are people in power. And that's why I want to get rid of my Councilman Yeager. We have no way, only when you're ready to be a big shot out there and smile for the cameras. Mr. Guy on his video chat, and he told us, what does that mean? Why don't you give
a quick test?
We will. I want to get back to the rabbi. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you
so
much for your call.
Be careful out there.
I will, my brother. I will. We're going to take another caller in a second.
Okay.
But the rabbi, I want you to say something. Give me some more. Well, before I take another caller, tell me more about your liquid. That people are just asking questions. Tell me more.
Okay. I had encountered several cases of people who said that they felt no improvement at all.
Right.
So the explanation of this is that, as I said, this medicine destroys all the viruses or most of the viruses. Excuse me. It depends if they can reach the viruses which are located in the lungs. So my cure is double-pronged. It's this liquid and also with the vaporizer that I put in this liquid in the vaporizing machine, and the people sniff it a few times.
Wow.
And that will cause that this substance, which is extremely powerful, will penetrate in the lungs and destroy the viruses.
Now, before you go on, my question to you about this liquid, can it cure other stuff as well, like rashes and...
I don't want to talk to
you. Oh, okay. No problem.
Too too risky.
Too risky. So we're not going to talk that it cures everything, but the coronavirus, it will clear up. It will make you better. We're going to take another caller. Line 2, you're on the air with Heshy Rabbi Tenenbaum. Talk to us. Hello? Hello? I guess not. Let's take another call. I was waiting for my friend Zevi to call in. You're on the air with Heshy Rabbi Tenenbaum. Hello? I guess not. We're going to take Vince now. We're going to take a call.
Let me speak.
We're going to let you speak. Vince, what do you got for us, Vince?
Okay, now you're getting very, very serious, and we need a little humor.
Go ahead.
Okay.
My humor is simple.
Go ahead. We have now, what do you call humorous? When you look at it the right way, we have a mayor, de Blasio. They could write a skit on Saturday Night Live about him. Everything he says is doom and gloom.
I know.
Doom and gloom.
I know.
The end of the world is the day after tomorrow. There's never a light at the end of the tunnel. And when you listen to this guy, you got to have a sense of humor. You laugh at him, and people don't realize he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah. Thank God he's finished. Thank God he's not coming back.
And I'll tell you something. And a man like you, with the humor that you haven't used this yet. I'll tell you, shame on you, sir. Because he's a skit from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
So I just want to mention that. And, keep it light because we need light times.
I know. I just want to, because a lot of people talk to me, and I want to get back to the rabbi. Thank you, Vince, for your call. Thank you for talking to us. And
hey, you keep up the good work, and the rabbi keep up the good work.
We will. We're going to keep doing. We're going to keep doing stuff. Go ahead, Rabbi. Tell us
about the first caller.
Yeah,
that you said they should submit it to the FDA. My answer is this is like over the counter. Hydrogen peroxide is over the counter product. You don't need a license for it. So this is the same product, only potentiated. It increases its power. That's all.
So you just made a chemical. You made a home remedy, basically a home remedy with already an over-counter drug, and you're making it more powerful to help people. Correct? Yes, that's it. And now you're willing to give it for free. Again, you want to get this product and you're not well. Really, you got to be not well. You can't just waste it because you can't make me thousands. Call me, email me, justenoughheshy@gmail.com. I'll prepare a list. I'll prepare some times where you can come see and pick up this elixir. All you have to do is what? You have to tell us how much you weigh as well, right? Because you have to give them a certain amount.
Yes. People ask me why. Why do I need to know the weight? People should understand that the quantity given to a 20-pound baby is not the same for a person who weighs 300 pounds.
Correct. You have to give different kinds of...
if a person weighs 100 pounds, not the same quantity as a person who weighs 200 pounds.
Very good. Let's take another caller, Rabbi Tenenbaum. You're on the air with Heshy and Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Yes. Hey, you said that you make the hydrogen peroxide stronger. What is the percentage of hydrogen peroxide in over-the-counter, and how do you make it stronger?
Very good question. Well, Rabbi?
Okay. This is the most powerful medicine in the world, because what it does is it removes electrons from the pathogens. When it encounters a virus which is negatively charged, it removes electrons from it, and by doing so, it breaks it apart.
Wow. Very cool.
Instantly.
Beautiful.
Now, in one drop of my medicine, just one drop, there are 1 with 20 zeros molecules.
Wow. 1 with 20 zeros molecules.
This anybody can check, figure I calculated from based on Avogadro's number. So there may be a billion of viruses, maybe even trillion, but even if there is a trillion of viruses, there's still at least a million of my molecules for each virus.
Wow, very good.
Now, it so happens that viruses work, that they penetrate in the cell, and they procreate, they multiply by using the DNA from the cell. But when the virus is in the cell, I cannot touch it because it's inside the cell. As soon as they multiply, and the cell dies. As soon as they come out of the cell, my substance zaps them on instantly.
Beautiful. Now I want to ask you a question. Was this virus created or did it just happen? Is this a conspiracy to kill Americans, to kill the people of the world, to put the world to its end? Was this created, or did this just happen like the other viruses?
There is a scientist who made this research, and he discovered that this virus has an appendage that is not found in normal viruses, which demonstrates that it's artificial.
So it was an artificial.
And since now, no scientist could disprove it.
Wow. So this virus was made in a lab to hurt other people. We're going to take another caller. You're on the air with Heshy. How are you?
Hi. You hear us?
I hear you. Oh, Boomy.
Hi, Heshy.
Boomy and Sawyer. Boomy, by the way, Boomy, I love you. You confirmed for me. People came up with a stupid story that Noach there, Judge Noach there, a good friend of mine, was dead, and it's not true. I want everybody to know he's a good man, and he's not dead. We spoke to his daughter, correct? Somebody spoke to his daughter and said that he's still alive. And it was also posted that somebody called the hospital. I heard a WhatsApp calling, and he is alive. He is well. He's in stable condition, not well, stable condition, and we wish him all the best. And
he's going to be okay. My mother says he's going to live long, because people already had him dead.
Wow. Boomy, you hear Rabbi Tenenbaum about his elixir. You told me to get you some. Am I correct?
Yes, I want you to put me on the list. I want some, yes.
We're going to go. How
for
much?
Both myself and my mother. Okay?
I will get you for you and your mother. And
What is this? You drink it or it's a cream?
No drinking. It's a liquid that you smear on your, what do you tell
on
me?
The skin, on the arm.
Between where and where?
Between the wrist and the elbow.
Between the wrist and the elbow, on the top of the hand or the bottom?
At the bottom.
On the bottom hand. You put your
Because there, the skin is very thin there, so it penetrates even better.
So you put your palm face up.
Needle goes in that area.
Yes, where they take the blood, right. So you put your palm face up, you smear this thing on both hands, and you wait like 10 minutes, and then you start.
You wash it off, and you
wash it off after 10 minutes, and you're done. I'm going to get you some tonight, Boomy, because I know I want to make sure.
And this is supposed to kill the virus that comes in through your nostrils.
Not kills, destroys the virus, destroys it. Tell them.
It destroys it from your palms all the way. It reaches into your in 10 minutes, and you wash it off.
No,
it's so powerful that it kills whatever's in your nostrils and your throat.
Wait, Sawyer, listen to what he says.
It penetrates into the blood system instantly, in the same second. In 1 second, it's inside the entire body.
Wow. And so it goes in, and then it starts killing the virus through your bloodstream, and it goes around your system, Sawyer. Sawyer,
I know the virus. I heard the virus is like an oil, kind of like an oil. It has an outer shell, and it's an oil. And once that oil, like that bubble that like covers the virus, once it cracks, it starts to disintegrate. And I heard that heat cracks the oil, like any immense amount of heat, and even that lemon juice and heat, anything with heat, and even lemon juice helps kill it.
Is that true?
So why don't they give that to in the hospital so they can kill everybody?
Right, they should be giving
why people dying
with honey.
Rabbi, if I understand correctly, hydrogen peroxide is the primary element?
It's part of it.
It's part of it. And may I ask, what is the other element that enhances its efficaciousness?
Look, this is the most powerful medicine in the world. You think I would divulge the formula?
I see. Okay.
Very interesting, Boomy. And you're a lawyer. You know that.
But the hand sanitizer, you put the hand sanitizer on, the one that works, they say is 70% that kills the virus on your hands. And you're saying that.
So why don't you put the hand sanitizer into your body?
And it absorbs all the way into your body and just goes through to your lungs and through your nostrils.
So I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but what I will say is
I'm not convinced.
What I will say though is that I hear there are certain medications that are given topically, certain things, and somehow they do get into the bloodstream without having to actually be directly injected or ingested. Either way.
Well, Boomy, let the rabbi finish up. I love you for your call, Boomy. I love you for your call, and I'm going to see you very soon when this is over.
Oh, Soya had one thing she wanted to add.
Go ahead.
She had something that was nudging her. We were out the other day for a short while.
I think it's hard. This is very traumatizing to me. You have people that have the coronavirus and people that have had mild cases of it. Okay.
where there's an 80%
hold on.
success
We
rate.
didn't come into the studio because we suspect we've had mild cases of it. We know a lot of other people that have had mild cases, and I think it's just horrible. If you're going to go outside, don't go near anybody. And if you're going to go someplace and you're not in your car and you're inside a store, put on a mask, put on gloves. You have no right going near somebody else. Somebody told us in
Right,
near Tommy's home.
We got you. I love you, and you are wonderful.
No, somebody told us. Hold on, Heshy. Somebody went and told us, "Oh, I had it already. I'm fine. I don't need to wear a mask." If you had it already, and you may still have it, you shouldn't be exposing somebody else. Their immune system might not be able to handle it.
Correct. I love you. I'm going to talk to you later. Thank you, sir. We're going to take another call in a minute.
I want to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
I think I got the coronavirus myself.
And?
About 10 days ago or so.
And
suddenly, I felt very sick instantly. Never like that in my life.
And?
I never had that feeling in my life.
And what'd you do?
So I treated myself.
Yeah.
And within 15 minutes, it was great. I felt great. Wow. I cured. 15 minutes.
Here it is. He himself tried it on himself. We're going to take it, but I want you to know, Rabbi Timmer, I see people walking around without coats. I see people walking around without gloves and scarves. You're foolish. Of course you're going to get sick. Of course you're going to get the flu. Of course you can get worse. People, take care of yourself.
I want to say something about this.
Yeah.
They found there's a research. They found that it's not 6 feet. They found 17 feet.
17 feet you have to be away. I don't know. Everybody be safe. I tell you, when it gets warm in the next 2 to 3 weeks, this thing is going to end, and I'm going to make sure that our councilman is going to be remembered when he's doing nothing, and I'm going to make sure to spread the word and give Rabbi Tenenbaum a lot of credit. Let's take another call, Rabbi Tenenbaum. You're on the air with Heshy, Rabbi Tenenbaum. I guess not. Let's take another caller. Line 4. You're on the air with Heshy, Rabbi Tenenbaum. Hello? Hello? No. You're on the air with Heshy, Rabbi Tenenbaum. I guess Rabbi Tenenbaum, they don't want to talk, so we're going to take one more, and then we're going to go back to you. You're on the air with Heshy, Rabbi Tenenbaum. I don't know, Rabbi Tenenbaum, the phones are not working. Hello, you're on the air.
Can you hear me, sir?
Now I can hear you. Go ahead.
How you doing? I just wanted to let you know I have my brother-in-law that actually tried it, and I know Rabbi Tenenbaum personally, and I know his family as well. And I need to tell you guys, it does work. I can put my brother-in-law on the line, and he'll tell you that it worked the second day. He was 100%. He got the coronavirus.
You tried this mixer.
I did not try it. No. I know about Rabbi Tenenbaum. My name is Nisim. He knows who I am.
Yes, Nisim.
I tried. I spoke to him. I spoke to somebody else that recommended me to him. I picked up and I gave it to my brother-in-law in Lakewood. And what happened was I spoke to him 2 days after, and he told me, I feel 100 times better, 100%.
Are you listening to this caller, listeners? Are you listening to
I can put him on 3 ways with you guys right now, and he'll say it by himself. And he'll
tell Rabbi Tenenbaum thank you. Tell Rabbi Tenenbaum thank you.
Rabbi Tenenbaum, you did it.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your call. We're going to take
I'm only the Shaliach of Hashem.
He's only the Shaliach of Hashem. You're on the phone with Heshy and Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Yes, I called back again. I just want to ask Rabbi Tenenbaum, if he's so altruistic that he's healing people for nothing, how come he does not give the process, the formula away, how to make it? I don't understand.
Very good question, Doc. Very good question. Go ahead, Rabbi Tenenbaum. Answer that question.
It's something that I invented, and I'm giving this medicine to anybody who demands it. So why is necessity to dispense my secret?
Well, maybe we want to mass produce it and save the whole world.
I'm going to give it to anybody in the entire world if they want it.
The whole world. You can afford to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Rabbi Tenenbaum said, but right now, let's see people.
But meanwhile, the problem is they don't want to listen. Nobody cares. Nobody pays attention. I called the Ministry of Health in Israel, the helper of the health minister in Israel. He said, send me an email. And I called him a few times. I said, listen, we can save the whole country in one day. And called Venkashev. Nobody wants to listen. I called the Minister of Health in Italy. We can help in the beginning. We can save the whole country, the whole situation, economic situation in in a few days.
Well,
nobody wants to listen.
Wow.
I called a few other countries. I went to the Chinese embassy myself because I couldn't reach anybody. I took the bus. I went to the Chinese embassy and I told them, listen, you can save the whole country. They said, do you an FDA? Is the FDA approved?
Wow. Crazy.
So meanwhile, who knows how many people died and got hurt.
Let's take another caller. Let's see. Let's pick line 3. Hello, you're on there with Heshy Rabbi Tenenbaum. You keep calling and you don't pick up. We're going to take line 2. You're on the air with Heshy Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Okay, can your guest tell us, does he also have the cure for cancer or other things? Don't just focus on corona. What about all other diseases and medical conditions?
Rabbi Tenenbaum,
I would be glad to answer these questions. The problem is there are too many political interests involved, and this whole situation is very, very, very dangerous. And I'd rather not. If you want to talk to me privately, I can answer you privately.
Send me an email to Just Enough Heshy, and I'll get you in touch with Rabbi Tenenbaum. You're on the air with Heshy and Rabbi Tenenbaum. I can't hear you. Your phone is not working. We're going to take another call because we're running out of time. You're on the air with Heshy and Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Yeah, how are you?
Fine.
How do I get this thing? My father has corona.
Well, you're going to contact me at justenoughheshy@gmail.com. Give me your phone number. I'll set you up a time. You give me his weight, and I will have Rabbi Tenenbaum have elixir, or you can go pick it up by his place, wherever you want, starting tomorrow, justenoughheshy@gmail.com, and you send me an email with his weight, and I will make sure that...
Do you have a number?
My number will be, it's going to be 718-288-7844. You can't overload it. I'll take messages. I can only leave like 15, 20 voicemails.
718-288-7844.
7844. But I'm going to set up times.
44. So I'll send you a text, okay?
Send me a text or an email, and I will make sure that I'll set up a time for you. Thank you, and I will make sure. Thank you very much. I want your father to get help. Let's take another call. You're on the air with Heshy Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Yeah, how are you?
Yes, how are you?
Good. I just want to let you know that this product works very well. And I actually was coughing this morning. I don't know if I had the virus or not. I take a lot of vitamins and I take a lot of, and I actually know the rabbi personally. And I spoke with him and he brought it to me today at approximately, I would say 4 p.m. And that range 4 or 5 p.m. Now it's almost 10 p.m. And thank God since then till now I'm not coughing.
Beautiful. You see, another guy who used Rabbi Tenenbaum's elixir and it got better. And you just smeared it on your hands. Am I correct?
Yes. 7 drops left hand, 7 drops on the right hand. I just did it like that. 7, like
Tell Rabbi Tenenbaum thank you.
I told him 100 times thank you and God bless him. And I just want to give the rabbi a chance to speak. Everybody thinks he's a genius and everybody thinks he's a doctor. From all your callers, they should all relax. They don't want to try it. You have other ways to do, but this works, and he's not charging anybody money, and it works better. You understand? When people tell you go to the doctor and they take 101 different medications, okay, they don't even bother saying a word. They know there's 101 side effects. Nobody says a word. You go tell them take vitamin D. Oh wait, let me Google it. What is wrong with people? If this gentleman has something good that works, give it, try it out. You don't lose anything. You're not losing a dollar. You're not losing a penny.
Thank you,
try it out.
Thank you.
There's more than 400.
Tell Rabbi Tenenbaum thank you. Tell him again thank you.
Rabbi Tenenbaum, it's David, and thank you very much. God bless you and keep doing what you're doing.
David, thank you for your call. I'm so happy you called. You're on the air with Heshy and Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Hi, it's Etty.
Etty, my delicious woman, are you hearing what's going on here? Rabbi Tenenbaum, I just got 3 callers, besides 30 other people, that told me Rabbi Tenenbaum just saved their lives. What do you think, Etty?
I think it's amazing.
Is he a snake oil salesman? He's giving it away for free. It's a home remedy. He doesn't want to charge anybody. He wants you to come to him, and it doesn't hurt you. And I even tried it. Why are people crazy?
Well, I don't understand. What if people live far away? How are they supposed to access it?
You have to come get it. What do you want me to do? If your life is in danger, come pick it up.
No, but will the rabbi send it to someone across the country or another country?
You can't do it. Can you do that, Rabbi?
This substance, because of its potency, is very unstable. It has to be frozen right away. In other words, it can't last a half an hour. It has to be used immediately. If you want to ship it, it has to be shipped frozen.
And that's a whole process in itself, Etty. Wow. I miss you.
Whoa.
How are you doing, by the way? How are you doing?
I don't know, a little symptomy. I'm feeling a little bit, yeah. Otherwise, okay. Baruch Hashem, I'm grateful.
Well, I hope you like the show tonight.
I do. I'm just wondering about this magic potion over here. And Rabbi, what is your backing and where have you learned about it? Are you a chemist?
Yes. I graduated in chemistry in Israel, which is very high level. I studied in Yeshiva University for 2 years, and it was unchallenging. So I left and I went to Israel, and there it was very challenging. It was
right.
It was at the level here. The BSc is like a master over there.
Wow.
Right. So let me ask you though.
But besides that, I'm a medical researcher, and I studied for years. I study almost 400 books on medicine.
Wow. Okay.
And I look for the things that work. I look for the research and there is an amazing, huge amount of information, and I could heal almost any illness.
Wow.
So wait, are you saying this hydrogen peroxide is the carrier? That's what takes the other component to where it needs to go, to the cells and all that, to fight it?
Yes. For instance, my wife had pains. I prepare for something for her, especially like a painkiller, natural. And Baruch Hashem, it works fantastic. I prepare. Once I had a cough, and I started coughing, and so I put together all kinds of things, some natural things, and I smeared it on the skin, a few drops, and my cough stopped instantly. In the middle of the cough, it stopped.
You're amazing, Rabbi.
And but it started again after 4 hours. And I applied again, a few drops on my hand, and it stopped completely.
We're going to take another call, Etty. Our show's coming. I love you, Etty.
Okay.
You better come back soon. I love you. Yeah. You're on the air with Heshy and Rabbi Tenenbaum. I guess not. You're on the air with Heshy and Rabbi Tenenbaum.
No.
Yes.
It's very dangerous.
How are you?
Very, very dangerous.
Why do you say it's dangerous? Okay, I guess not. So, Rabbi Tenenbaum, you heard this last caller says it's very dangerous. Can you tell him why it's not?
It has no side effects and no collateral damage, so he has no idea what he's talking about.
Now, the FDA does have this thing about approval, about going through dangers.
But it's not a drug.
It's not a drug.
It's over the counter.
Over the counter, but you add something to it. The thing you add to it is also a natural herb or something.
Yeah, it's natural thing, but
all natural, and all your cures are always creams or elixirs that you just smear onto your body, and it solves the people's problem.
Yeah, that's the way it gets absorbed the best way.
So how come people, when I go to the doctor, they have to inject me with the medicine?
Because they don't know that there is a way to apply something on the skin. It gets absorbed much better.
Wow, I mean.
This is the medicine of the future.
Wow, you changed the world. Let me take another caller. You're on there with Heshy and Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Yes, can you give me your phone number, please?
Well, you're going to just enough email, justenoughheshy@gmail.com.
My English not too good,
718, text me at 718-288. 7844. We're going to announce it a few more times.
288-7844, right?
That's right. You text me and we'll set up a time for you to come pick up the stuff. Rabbi Tenenbaum, I'm going to take one more caller before we finish the show. Hello, you're back on the air with Heshy and Rabbi Tenenbaum.
Hello. Yes.
Yes.
Could the rabbi please explain again how this works?
Rabbi, please explain how this works one more time.
This substance gets absorbed through the skin, and it gets distributed in the entire body instantly.
So I have a question for you. When it rains or water falls, how come water and rain doesn't go through my skin?
Because this substance is different. It gets absorbed immediately. It's a different substance.
So this substance...
That's a chokhmah.
That's the trick to it.
Yeah.
That it goes through the skin and you get better.
Yeah.
I mean, Rabbi, you were telling me that when people have problems, they should not drink soda, water, juice. I mean, juices and sodas. Water is the only thing that the body can actually handle. Is that correct?
Yes.
Why?
because the cells in the body have like shower heads with holes which have precisely the size of a water molecule. So only water molecule can penetrate in the cells. No other liquid whatsoever is recognized by the body. Any fluids like tea, coffee, Coca-Cola, wine, soda,
right?
Milk.
So what happens?
Juice.
But they say milk is good for you. They say juice is good for you.
It's totally wrong. Completely wrong. But we cannot go into it. It's a long story.
So when people...
Milk contains 59 bovine hormones, which are fit for a calf, not for a human being.
So people shouldn't drink milk?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
I don't drink. I don't touch milk.
I love milk.
You can have, but you don't. Your body doesn't love it. I know you have no way to communicate with your body.
Right.
But once you drink milk, it's expelled immediately. It goes to the kidneys, and it's expelled from the body.
So, but doesn't this also...
But it does not hydrate the body.
What about meat?
Meat?
Yes.
Meat is a food. It's not a liquid.
So liquid only stick to water.
There's something I would like to say.
Yeah.
Much time. It's something very important people should know.
Go ahead.
The body, the main problem of all the illnesses are caused if the body is acidic. The acidity, alkalinity, which is really in chemistry it's called basicity, is a scale from actually from 1 hydrochloric acid, strong acid, from 1 and up to 7 is water, which is neutral, actually distilled water, not regular water, forced water, up to close to 14, which is the most alkaline substance. Now, people are sick, they are acidic, and you can check that with the litmus paper. You put some spittle on it in the first thing in the morning before you eat or drink anything, and it's a chart. You can see what number it gives you. So cancer patients have acidity approximately 4, 4.5, and which means they're very sick. But if a person who has cancer improve his change it from acidity to alkalinity, his cancer will disappear.
Wow.
The scans, you can see clearly the scans become smaller and smaller and smaller until they disappear. Now, it's something amazing that who created us, that the blood is always exactly 7.365 and cannot be changed. If it will change it, the person dies. And when the person does not have enough alkalinity, it takes it from the bones. It takes the minerals from the bones. Now, the person has to try to be as alkaline as possible. How do you get to that? You have to eat fruits and vegetables. This is a formula, fruits and vegetables.
Rabbi,
if meat, chicken, milk, processed foods, they're all acidic. Some are very acidic. Beef meat is very acidic.
So don't eat it?
No, I don't eat beef meat.
Wow. Well, my daughter loves a vegetarian. Rabbi, it was a great show. I just want to give somebody quick facts. 670,000 people were infected worldwide. Total deceased, 30,000. 23,000 serious. 145,000 have already recovered. Now, guys, you can get better. Rabbi Tenenbaum has the cure. You can call him up for it. I want to wish you all a safe journey till the warm weather gets there. Rabbi Tenenbaum says when the weather gets warmer, this should go away.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say?
No.
But it should kill it, right? The heat does kill it.
I didn't say that.
But the heat, they say, should kill this virus.
Okay. Whoever says it, maybe has the proof. I don't know.
I don't have the proof, but I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you, all of you. God bless all of you. God bless America. God bless our president. I know we're going to beat this virus. I want you all to know there's some idiot out there, some preacher that says, you know what? It's the Jews' fault because the Jews don't believe in Jesus. Let me tell you something. I don't care what religion you are. You should all pray to God. You should all thank God that we're going to do good. We're going to change our world. Thank you to all my advertisers. Thank you that I went too quickly. Thank you, Eddie, for your regular caller. Thank you, Rabbi Tenenbaum, for coming on the show and educating us. If you want to reach me, just enough Heshy at gmail.com, 718-288-7844.